Hi, this is Brandon with Precision Defensive Solutions, and today I'm coming to you with kind of a serious thought on my mind that really comes from events from over the weekend. There were two mass shootings over the weekend, one in Buffalo, New York, which has been hitting the news very heavily. And then there was a church shooting in California, which honestly has not hit the media as much as I think it deserves to. Now, I'm not going to talk about the maniacs that did this. What I want to talk about is as a self-defender, are you prepared for this? And many people who carry a firearm on a daily basis feel that they are. And I will be dead honest with you. Most of you don't train. Most of you haven't trained outside of just a basic concealed carry class. And in all reality, as a result, if you were to engage an active shooter, if you were successful, you can chalk that up to luck, not skill. No offense, but when it comes to defending yourself on the worst day of your life, defending the lives of others around you, whether that be in a church setting where there's people around you that you care about, typically, or you're in your local grocery store, like those unfortunate people were in Buffalo Saturday morning, just trying to get their groceries. The reality of it is, folks, there are sick people in the world who have no concern for human life. They don't care about you. They don't care about the people around you. They don't care about your loved ones. And in many times, they really don't truly care about themselves. For whatever reason, and I don't want to speculate on why these people do this, but for whatever reason, they just feel a great need to do harm to innocent people. The simple fact of it is, the only way to stop these absolute maniacs, evil maniacs, when they come in with a firearm, whether it be a pistol, whether it be a rifle, I don't care what it is, whether it be a knife, the only way to stop them is within an equal amount or a little bit more of a level of violence. I hate to say that. We shouldn't even have to have this discussion. But those 10 people that were shot, the 3 that died in Buffalo, including a retired police officer who tried to stop the guy, and for whatever reason, I don't know how many rounds he actually fired. My understanding was he fired several, but he only hit the guy one time, only to find out that he had body armor on. So we have to train for those scenarios. If we're not prepared, if we're only training for high center chest, and that's what we do on the worst day of our life, and it doesn't work because they have body armor on, we have a matter of about a couple of seconds before that person turns the gun on you. You have to be able to have a high level of marksmanship skill and a high level of decision-making skill under stress to be able to effectively use your firearm. It's great to carry a firearm on a daily basis. Taking your personal safety in your own hands and being prepared when seconds count and police are minutes away is huge. It really may mean the difference between you going home to your family or your family holding your funeral. We have to change this mindset in training. We have to train. We have to train. We have to change our mindset. And we have to be prepared for the worst day of our life. We have to run drills that are going to increase our ability. And we need to be held accountable for those drills. Many people say an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper across the center of the chest is perfectly fine. On the worst day of your life, if that's your level of marksmanship, that's great. But if that's your level of marksmanship on an everyday basis, when you're out practicing, that grouping is going to open up significantly just because of the level of stress, which means you're going to miss your target. And you're going to put innocent people at risk. Those innocent people may be your own family. Dig deep. I challenge you, dig deep into your soul and think about this. Because the unfortunate thing is we don't know when our last day is or could be. And sometimes our last day doesn't have to be. Sometimes we can save innocent people even if it is our last day. Start to take your training seriously. Start to invest in yourself. Invest in the safety of your family. Invest in your knowledge and your skills so that, God forbid, you ever have to use that gun you're carrying. You have the skill and the competence to be able to use it the way it's intended to. It's your liability. It may be your life. It may be the lives of one of your family members or your loved ones, close friends, church members. We are not all built to be self-defenders. It takes a special mindset. It takes a mindset of a very caring, very loving person who is willing to use extreme violence on that worst day, who is willing to take on that evil person and put themselves between evil and good. Many times we look at that as being the people being law enforcement, but it doesn't always have to be, nor does it, or is it always. Sometimes we as a civilian, we as an innocent person, getting our groceries on a Saturday morning are the ones that stop it. Please pray for those people in Buffalo that lost their lives and are injured because of this madman. Please pray for those people that were in that church in California. And please pray for this violence to be taken care of. When we have those signs of somebody who is showing some intention to commit some outrageous acts, against humanity, that we actually step in and we do something to prevent it. There are anti-gun politicians who are willing to take away good people's Second Amendment rights because of some evil people. In this case in Buffalo, that rifle that he had, that magazine that he had, they were illegal in New York. He had made threats against his own high school a year before, last June of 2021. He had a 2-day mental evaluation in a hospital, and then they never looked at it again. And now there's 13 people who have paid that price. That kid, and he was a kid, he was 18 years old, had the foresight to go and look and scope out his target. We have to stop this. New gun laws, and I don't like to get political on this channel, but new gun laws, taking away people's rights, limiting their ability to carry and protect themselves and their loved ones, is not the answer. It's time to step up and put a stop to this evil. I hope you take what I said to heart, and I hope you understand that this is it angers me. I am emotionally hurt by these events. I didn't know those people. But I cared about those people because it was a human life. It was an innocent human life that didn't have to end. Everyone, take your training seriously. Get in touch with me. Let's up the game. Let us have some fun in training, meet some new friends, but learn skills that could save our lives. Be safe, everybody. Be vigilant. And we'll talk to you soon.